All this time later, and Batman the Animated Series is still heralded as probably the greatest achievement in superhero television of all time, and now Paul Dini and Kevin Altieri, two minds behind the original show, are back again, with a brand new digital series entitled Batman The Adventures Continue. So with that, let's hop on into issue 1 and find out what happens next, shall we? Well, geez, in the first week ever without any official comics coming out from the big two, it sure is nice that this digital series was already slated, am I right? As we join the book, we quickly get reacquainted with Batman the Animated Series' version of Gotham. As we can tell from the costumes, we're fairly late in the show's run as Batman dukes it out with Bane in full-on leather daddy attire. Geez, I wonder why this version never caught on and why most people prefer his luchador style. Batman beats Bane quite easily, but for once not by cutting his venom tubes, instead by actually drugging him with something else that knocks him out. But this is Gotham City and Batman's work is never done because next he has to contend with a robot. But not like one of those his Silicon Soul type of robots. I'm talking like a big 50s science fiction style robot, something that would feel much more at home in the Superman show, and actually that's going to make a lot of sense later. This Iron Giant over here stole something from Wayne Enterprises, and Batman has to end up chasing him all over the city. While that happens, though, we see a mysterious young dark-haired man is stalking Batman from afar. Paul Dini in interviews said that this character is going to be a big focal point of this first arc, and I gotta wonder, who is it? Could it be this universe's answer to Jason Todd? He never did exactly show up in the Batman the Animated Series universe. Instead, they kind of split the difference between him and Tim. Could it maybe be Damian Wayne? They make a crack later on in the book about Batman's growing family and how all of his sons could use a mother figure, I wonder. The robot ultimately gives Batman the slip by flying away, but this is what really does Batman's head in. It doesn't repulse away, it doesn't jet away, it just kinda flies away. Batman takes this back to his crime lab and talks over the possibilities with Alfred. It's also here he's reminded that he has to attend a very important cocktail party tonight, one honoring a very special guest. It's there, too, Bruce ends up coming face-to-face with Veronica Vreeland, former lover turned longtime friend in high society. Turns out the party just so happens to be honoring Lex frickin' Luthor all the way from Metropolis. He says he doesn't like visiting Gotham all that often after what went down between him and the Joker in the Batman-Superman crossover movie. Lex, in conversation with Batman 2, also drops some hints that Superman has been missing for a bit. Apparently a mission in space went awry and now no one, not even Batman, can get in contact with him. Furthermore, whatever was in the safe that was stolen was something of alien origin, something that Superman had actually dropped off at Wayne Enterprises to be analyzed. This means Batman has to get it back, and on the double, he eventually tracks the robot and its many armed guards back to a very familiar strip of airfield that you'll recall if you watched the first episode of Batman Beyond. It's there Batman finds the big metal jerk recharging itself. It's also, too, while investigating, he ends up getting blindsided by Luthor in his Kryptonian battle armor as the comic comes to a close. And so that was Batman The Adventure Continues issue number 1, and oh yeah, this is that warm blanket of nostalgia I was hoping for, but more importantly than that, it proves that Dini and Altieri still got it in the writing department. They pretty much haven't missed a step from back in the day, know exactly what fans picking this up are looking for, and they promise that they're going to be doing a lot of new stuff they couldn't do on TV and stuff that people haven't seen yet, like Deathstroke and Azrael and whoever the Stalker Kid is. And that's even before we talk about Templeton and the art team, who do an excellent job recapturing the visuals of the show. Yep, this pretty much hits all of my buttons and is exactly what I wanted. I give it a much deserved 9 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, and if you're in the market for comic books right now, and I mean really who isn't, you might want to check out my book depository link down in the description. It's no joke my favorite place to buy comic book trades. You get a great price, and if you use my link, not only will you be getting yourself something nice, but you'll be helping out the channel a little bit while you do so. So, you win, I win, everybody wins, right? And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Bye-bye.